What's up, man? Y'all know what it is, man. Black Superman back at y'all with another powerful video. You just seen that advertisement. That is from our sponsor, Superhuman Labs, and that is for a product called Virility, one of the most dope, awesome, all natural herb products that helps men boost their testosterone levels naturally. Highly recommend that you check that out for sure as soon as possible. The website for that is superhumanlabs.store. Once again, that's going to be superhumanlabs.store. All right. Y'all know who it is, man. The one and only Black Superman of Superhuman Fast Train Hill. I help my men increase testosterone levels naturally, lower the noticeability of gyno, and I also help my men transform their bodies into a leaner, more muscular physique. Y'all see the title on this video, so y'all already know what we're digging deep into today. How to cure premature ejaculation. Premature ejaculation. This is a big deal. All my guys who's watching this right now, don't feel weird, don't feel shy or ashamed. Believe it or not, there's 40% of men in the world actually deal with premature ejaculation or will deal with premature ejaculation some point in their lives. So if you deal with this right now, I want you to put your head up, keep your chin high, and know that you are a man. You're just as much as a man as any other man, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. The only thing that you should be ashamed about is if you get information and you don't utilize that information, or if you get a chance to get the information to help you with this issue and you don't do anything about it. All right. Other than that, it's completely normal. It's nothing to be shy about or ashamed about, man. Look, if you just hopped on the video, throw a like on this video right now. All right. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. And you know what? Tickle that notifications bell for me, man. Make me laugh. All right. I need some joy today. I need something to be joyful about other than being alive, man. Go ahead and tickle that notifications bell, man. Make me laugh. And we're going to get this thing popping. Now, listen, as you can already see, this is the cure. These are cures. Cures or ways to cure premature ejaculation. Alex says greetings. Yo, salute my man, Alex. Salute to all the fellow kings in here, man. So we're going to get to it. We're going to get right to the point, y'all. All right. First powerful thing. I'm gonna go over. First of all, I'm gonna go over some things like food, supplementation, powerful herbs that you can actually utilize right now. That's gonna help you deal with premature ejaculation. Believe it or not, foods. Yeah, you heard me correctly. I said foods. These things play a major part in your sexual health and sexual performance. Believe it or not. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna go over was obvious, which is pretty obvious, but it may not be obvious to all. But zinc, okay, zinc supplementation is going to help you out so much with premature ejaculation. One of the main reasons why it's going to help you is simply because zinc is known and has been shown to help men improve testosterone levels. Not only that, if you're somewhat deficient or you're not getting enough zinc, that's what's going to help it even work even better for you in terms of improving those testosterone levels. Improved testosterone levels brings better sexual performance, better sexual stamina, and literally being able to last longer in bed and not climaxing immediately like this. All right. Remember, guys, that's what premature ejaculation pretty much is about. It's it's like a quick, highly anticipated, immediate orgasm. All right. When you start increasing your testosterone levels and doing that naturally, you will notice some powerful effects and results with your sex stamina, your sexual stamina. All right. So keep that in mind, guys. Zinc is going to really help you. Now, 11 milligrams of zinc has been shown to help and give this type of effect in terms of your testosterone levels, in terms of improving that. 11 milligrams is a dope dose. That product that you guys see me just show y'all that sponsors this powerful channel, Virility, it has, I want to say it has about 35 grams in it. So you're going to get more than enough with Virility if you were, going to take Virility for that specific purpose. But it has a good amount of zinc in it and it can really help you with that. Superhumanlabs.store. Don't forget it, guys. But zinc is going to be that thing that's going to really, really help you with premature ejaculation because it can improve your testosterone levels, greater, higher thrive in testosterone levels, better sex drive, better sexual stamina, and literally that'll fall into you not, dealing with PE as much. It can help with the PE and the premature ejaculation. All right. Another powerful one. And if you're finding this resourceful, guys, go ahead and throw a like on this video right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt you. Throw a like on the video. All right. Now, the next one. This is actually Ayurvedic herbs, right? Ayurvedic herbs. And these are pretty much Indian herbs, right? Straight out of India. So when I say Indian, don't mistake it for the Native Americans. I literally mean the country India. They have specific herbs that help with this. And India is actually a country, man, that's very, very tuned into men's health, men's sexual health. And the deepest part about it is they a lot of their culture is pretty much surrounded by the things that can help with men's health. The food, the spices, the things that they use in their food is very, very good for men's health. So it trips me out that this is something that they're highly focused and have an understanding of. But Ayurvedic herbs is going to help you. Now I'm going to start telling you about some of these Ayurvedic herbs that can help you with premature ejaculation. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to probably have to spell it out, and I might even fuck up these words. All right. So don't judge me. Get a pen, get a pad, get whatever you need. Or you can watch this after the stream and you'll be able to go back and rewind. All right. But these Ayurvedic herbs have been shown and proven to help increase testosterone and help men with premature ejaculation. Now, the first one is going to be it's Kavach, Kavach B, and literally spelled Bee. So like a buzzing bee, right? Kavach B. That's going to be one. Another one is called Kamani Vedrawan Ras. So that's Kamani Vidrawan Vidrawan. And there's the next word, Ras, Ras. This is another Ayurvedic herb that has been shown to help men with premature ejaculation and overall sexual stamina and sex drive. Okay. Another one is called Uranamrit. Uranamrit. And how you spell that is Yauranamrit. Uranamrit. And then the next word is Vati. Vati. And these herbs right here, I'm telling you, they have been shown to help with premature ejaculation. So I highly suggest, guys, that you look these specific herbs up, get on Google, come back to this video, rewind it, or you may even be able to rewind it right now while you're watching live, and write that stuff down, man, and go check out these herbs and give these herbs a try. Be sure to come back to the channel too. Let us know in this video if it helped you at all. I think it will. I've done some research on these herbs. I even know a couple guys from India, and they told me about these. These are very popular in their culture in India. So definitely look into those things. Now, another dope thing about those herbs is they'll also help with erectile dysfunction. I don't know if you deal with that. That's not what this video is about. But if you do, there's an extra added benefit that it could also help with erectile dysfunction. Those Ayurvedic herbs, those India's herbs that they utilize for that type of treatment. So try those herbs out, man. I think that they're going to help you out. And then I got two powerful Chinese herbs that can help with premature ejaculation. All right. Now, one is called, I'm going to go ahead and spell this one out for y'all too, but it says Yimusaki, right? Yimusake. And the second one is Quillin, Quilin. All right. And these are two powerful herbs as well, but these are Chinese herbs that actually help with premature ejaculation. These have actually been used for years. These are ancient herbs that I'm talking about, guys. So definitely look these things up and definitely try these herbs out and let me know what you think. I think that they'll be very beneficial for you, man. Because listen, premature ejaculation is a serious thing. Like I said, 40% of the people in the world, men in the world, deal with or will eventually or have dealt with premature ejaculation. So it's nothing to be shameful about. especially if you're messing with that wet wet. If you're messing with that Aquafina. If you messing with something that's going to take you to a whole nother dimension, then you definitely probably going to have some premature situations happening. But I also understand premature ejaculation, and people who deal with it intensely, men who deal with it intensely, they could literally like have an orgasm without even having sex. You know, just being that stimulated sexually, it could be kissing a chick, touching a chick, touching on her body, her breasts. I don't want to get too specific, but it could be a number of things that could actually spark that, like boom, and spark that premature situation. And I'm aware of that. It may not even make it to sex with some guys who really, really deal with this. And if you deal with it to an intense degree like that, I highly, highly recommend that you get with a doctor or physician because, it could definitely be some type of condition if it's that intense. All right. If it's that intense, you may need some serious professional help to really deal with that because it could really be hormonal. It could be a number of things. You may be really, really dealing with low testosterone levels. The list goes on. A lot of this stuff is hormonal, guys. I'm telling you. When it's to that degree, that clearly shows that this is a serious thing and it's something that you need to take care of and deal with. Something's not right. All right. So, with that being said, keep that in mind and do not be shameful about this. All right. This is a no judgment free zone. All right. My channel is a no judgment free zone. If you comment in my videos or comment in the chat and somebody coming at you or talking junk, they're getting blocked. All right. This is a no judgment zone. This is a judgment free zone. And I want all of my men to feel comfortable, man, to, keep it 100 or to feel, to be able to open up. Because that's what a lot of us men go through in life, man. We be so trapped because we've been taught to hold in things, to not express how we feel, to man up, which ain't nothing wrong with it, but emotions are emotions. We're human beings. You understand? We're gonna feel certain ways and feel certain things because we're humans. So I want this channel to be that for men, where you don't feel uncomfortable to express your truth or to be who you are, to be like, you know what, I deal with this and that's that. I'm actually doing something to change it. That's the manliness in you. That's the masculinity in you. That's the virility in you. So don't feel ashamed by this, brothers. If you deal with it, all right, you're a man. Embrace that shit, and it's masculine that you're looking for information to deal with it. All right, remember that. All right, man. Look, throw a like on the video if y'all are enjoying what I'm speaking on and find this stuff resourceful. I'm about to go ahead and go into the actual foods that you could start eating right now that can help you with premature ejaculation. And I'm also going to tell you why these foods can really help you. All right. First and foremost, magnesium, zinc. These two minerals are going to really, really help you with your overall sexual health, testosterone levels. Zinc and magnesium are amazingly powerful for testosterone levels. And always remember that with a better, higher testosterone level, that's going to come with a lot of great benefits. And it's going to help your sex drive overall. So you want to be utilizing anything that can help you increase your testosterone levels. That's going to help you with premature ejaculation. So these foods that I'm about to name to you are very high in zinc and very high in magnesium. And believe it or not, if you start adding these foods into your diet, you're going to start to notice differences. Look, I can't even talk. I'm about to start DJing in this bitch. Differences in your sexual health. You're going to start to notice it. You're going to start to feel it. All right. So the first food, oysters. Oysters are powerful, very high in zinc, also in magnesium. Pumpkin seeds. Take notes, brothers. Take notes. Pumpkin seeds, yogurt, spinach, wheat germ cereal. All right. Wheat germ cereal, almonds, kidney beans, um, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is going to be very powerful for you. Dark chocolate is amazing. It's very high in magnesium. All right. It got a little bit of zinc in there as well. That could really, really help with the situation, what it is you may be dealing with. All right. Garlic. Garlic is a powerful one. Beef, lamb, kidney beans, right? Chickpeas. All of these powerful foods that are high in magnesium and zinc will help you with premature ejaculation. I know, and y'all, whoever's watching who might deal with it, I know you're probably like, man, this dude is telling me food that's going to help me with this. How? We have to understand that the things that we put in our body and the things that we consume affects our bodies and affects how we perform. All right. And it's not always just food. The things that we consume mentally, the things that we consume emotionally, people, energy, stuff we watch on TV, things that we read, books. We got to start understanding that the things that we consume or take in have a powerful, huge effect on us and our lives and how we will act and how we will also present ourselves and the way that we feel. You understand? So, yes, believe it or not, man, the stuff that you put in your body could definitely be the reason why you're dealing with premature ejaculation. If your diet is full of shit, then your body gonna perform as being full of shit. It's just common physics. There's really no way around it. You drink antifreeze, you're gonna receive the consequences and the repercussions of doing an action like that. So it doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to do. That's just how it goes. So yes, food can definitely help you with your sexual health and premature ejaculation, believe it or not. I guarantee you start throwing these foods in your diet, you'll probably notice some changes for sure. Like I said, beef and lamb, powerful, powerful, simply because they're super high in zinc, high in magnesium, and it's going to really, really help you with that, man. I'm telling you. Increasing and improving your testosterone levels will help with premature ejaculation. You heard it from the horse's mouth. All right. And go ahead and get you some virility. That's definitely going to help you. It'll be a great addition. Maximo Libido will also help you with that. Maximo Libido is another powerful product from Superhuman Labs that helps with sexual performance and overall stamina, energy and stamina. So think about it. Better stamina, that'll help with premature ejaculation. Superhumanlabs.store to go ahead and get that Maximo Libido or virility. All right. Now, after this little brief break, I'm gonna go into some actual dope techniques that you can actually start doing right now that'll help you with premature ejaculation. If y'all want to hear specific techniques that you could literally start doing, some of these you could be doing and won't nobody even know what you're doing. You could do it anywhere at any given time, and it could literally be helping your sexual health and even lowering premature ejaculation. If you want to hear these guys, throw a like on the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get situated, give y'all a break. When I come back, we're gonna dig deep into specific techniques that can help you lower premature ejaculation and last way longer, man. Go ahead and throw some likes on the vid, and I'm gonna be right back, man. Now, guys, like I said before, virility and maximal libido, those powerful supplements can really, really help you with your premature ejaculation as well. As you can see right here, superhumanlabs.store, that's where you want to go. Okay, those products will literally change the game for you, your overall men's health, and your sexual health. All right. So definitely look into that, man. They're sponsoring this. They're helping out a lot. I appreciate them. And I keep saying them. It's us. It's me. You know what I'm saying? Superhuman Labs is definitely, my supplement company. But this is a powerful thing, and we're just trying to push this around and help as many men as we can. But those two supplements will also help you out a lot if you're dealing with premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction, or want to improve your sex drive. So keep that in mind, guys. Superhumanlabs.store. You can go grab both of them and save money when you bundle, buy more than one or buy both of those together. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get into these dope, powerful techniques that's gonna really help you deal with premature ejaculation if you may be dealing with it. Something that'll help you last longer. These techniques are powerful. I've even utilized them. I'm gonna be honest with y'all and have a vulnerable moment. I've had different periods in my life where I was dealing with premature ejaculation, but when I look back in retrospect, I understand what was going on with me at the time. I understand that I was dealing with a lot of stress. I understand that I had a lot going on, you know. I understand also and remember that my diet was terrible. I wasn't eating enough protein. I wasn't eating enough fat. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I didn't even know what the hell, how much I was eating. And that's worse than anything. If you don't know what you're doing, how could you control it or even fix it to help you and benefit you, right? So I'm having a vulnerable moment with y'all right now. And yes, I've dealt with premature ejaculation. Um, I say probably about one time in my life, right? And pretty much like I said, my health wasn't really on point like that. I had a lot going on. I was stressed. I was highly anxious when it came to having sex. So I think a lot of these things could definitely add on pressure and could even intensify premature ejaculation. Now, for me, it wasn't at a level or at a degree where, like, I'm kissing a woman or something or touching on a woman and I ejaculate in my pants. I've never been through that. I ain't clowning any of y'all if y'all are at that position. That's a serious thing. It's nothing to joke about. But I never was at that degree. For me, I say, I probably was, having an orgasm way sooner than normal, you know. So I say, maybe like 5 minutes, like that's pretty quick for me. And when I started to notice that, I really didn't know what the heck was going on. I just thought, hey, maybe I'm just that excited, or maybe she's just that official, or maybe her vagina. I don't want to get dig too deep, but that's how I started looking at it. But now that I look back, I'm like, yo, I was highly stressed, man. I had a lot going on. I wasn't eating enough, and this is a big one right here. I was not getting good sleep. My sleep was trash. You understand? I wasn't getting good sleep. So, guys, these are also things to think about as well, man. Look at your life, reflect. See what you got going on in your life if you're dealing with premature ejaculation. If this wasn't something that you always dealt with, if you noticed that it just kind of came on at one point, you're like, yo, now I'm having issues with, finishing fast, it's something to think about, something to look into. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into these different techniques that you can start utilizing today or now or as soon as you get a motherfucking chance. If you just hopped on the video, go ahead and throw a like on the vid. I also want to say this too: 40% of men around the whole globe deal with, have dealt with, or will deal with premature ejaculation. So you're not alone, and it's actually pretty normal. That's a high statistical percentage. All right. So keep that in mind. First technique is called the pause and squeeze method, right? So literally, the concept of this is when you're actually having sex, right? When you getting it in and you're doing your thing, and you're about to whatever you want to call it, bust, orgasm, nut, whatever you want to call it. When you're about to erupt, when you're about to go through that, pull out or stop doing what you're doing and squeeze your joint, right? Squeeze. I'm talking about like squeeze. Squeeze your joint, man. Squeeze it. And what that's literally going to do is it's going to throw off that rotation. See, if we all men on here watching, yo, salute to my man Dom. What up, man? My man Dom out of the UK. What's up, brother? I see you. So we all men, so we all can relate, and we know what that feeling's like. Only men know what it feels like to have an orgasm as a man, right? And it's kind of like it builds up, and once you know it's about to happen, if you're in tune with yourself, and you know what's going on. Stop like right before that urge starts to come because it builds up. Stop right before. So when you probably about to bust. That's when you should stop. That's when you should pull out and just squeeze your joint. Squeeze it for however long you need to kind of throw off essentially your cum or your you busting, right? And as you do that for a little while, then you can get back into it. Once you feel that pulsating kind of leave that you're ready to bust and whatnot, get back to it and go back to it, man. And you can do that as many times as you need to. And what it'll essentially do is it'll help you, for one, connect your mind to your penis and so that you can understand your rhythm and know more and be more in tune with how you are when you have an orgasm. And it'll literally help you last longer. Um, this one, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't never did this one. I've never done that. Honestly, for me, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I feel like if I was to do that and if I was to wait a little too late, I would probably still come, honestly. So, everybody's different. Every dude is different. But I guess it depends on how you go about it or what you do. Maybe you don't want to squeeze right at the spot where you're sensitive. I mean, go down, to the base or something. Just squeeze. Essentially what you're doing is you throwing yourself off. You throwing your own come off, essentially. I know this is pretty graphic, y'all, but I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. It is what it is. We all men in here you know. But yeah, you want to just cut it off, squeeze, cut that rotation off, and then get back to it. That's a method that a lot of guys have used and said it works pretty decently. The pause and squeeze method. So you could try that out, man, and see how you like that. Now, the next method I'm gonna say is powerful, right? And it works. It worked for me for a long time, and I mean, even at this particular point, I still do it. You know what I'm saying? I still do it. Not even necessarily for the sake of because I'm scared I'm gonna come quicker. It's just I just might just want to enjoy sex longer, right? So I'll utilize it. But it's called the stop and start technique. I actually started getting real good at this technique. And this is honestly the only technique. Well, no, that's not the only one. It's one of the ones that I've utilized for myself just to help me last longer, right? And I never, like I said, I never only other than that one time where I already spoke on, never really dealt with coming too fast too frequently, right? I guess it depends on the situation. It probably depends on how excited I am. A number of things that would kind of cause a quicker orgasm, right? But the stop and start technique is pretty much when you're literally having sex, and it's similar to the pause and squeeze, right? You literally having sex, and you're getting it in, and then you feel yourself about to obviously have an orgasm, and then you just pull out. You just pull out and you stop for a second. It's that simple. You stop. And yo, when I say this joint like helped me out a lot, like this was a game changer for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it took my whole stamina to another level. And essentially what it did for me is it really helped me become more in tune with myself and even gain more control of when I actually have an orgasm. It even got to a point where I could like control and kind of hold off from having an orgasm once I got good at that stop and start technique. But yeah, I was doing that and I would do that. And also another thing that helped me do that may work for you, right? This may work for you. But what I would do with the stop and start technique is obviously, you having sex, you doing your thing, and then you feel yourself about to come. This is literally what I would do. I would pull out, come, go ahead and come, cow, 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 skeet, skeet, Y'all know I gotta be funny, man. It wouldn't be me if I don't make humor out of this, right? Um, but I do my thing, I bust off, pat, 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 and then go right back to it. And what happened was is it actually gave me more stamina because I actually figured out a way to have multiple orgasms. So yes, as men, guys, we can have multiple orgasms. You understand? So if you're dealing with premature ejaculation, this could be a serious game changer for you because it won't even really bother you once you become more tolerant and once you get good at it. You could be doing your thing, bust off, and then go back to it and continue doing your thing again. Now, I will say this: all men aren't talented in that way and in that shape or form in terms of sexual stamina. That's why you got to do different things to increase your stamina. But essentially, what'll happen is all right, the best way I could put it, if you deal with PE or premature ejaculation, right? And when you have the ejaculation, like it literally just cuts you off, like you done, like you're not even interested in potentially doing it again. Like if you just feel your sex drive completely leave you, then yeah, man, more than likely, this is a serious situation and thing that you may be dealing with. It's one thing to maybe, have your orgasm and whatnot, and then you might need like a good 5-10 minutes. That's very normal. It's because of a hormone called prolactin, right? And there's a couple other hormones that come into play that literally causes men to slightly lose the sexual edge after, we have an orgasm, right? Or we bust off. But essentially, when you get good at it and you get used to it, you can control it more. So that stop and start technique really helped me out. It's actually called edging too. It's another name for it. It's called edging. So that can help you out as well, man. Look into it. It's powerful. Once you get good at it, like I said, you'll be able to do what I'm saying. You'll be able to maneuver the way that I'm talking and how I maneuver, where I could do my thing, bust off, and then get back to it. And I could do that multiple times in one sexual session. So I'm giving you some game right now. Um, Try it out, practice it, get good at it. That stop and start technique will change the game for you once you get good at it. All right. Now, this next actual tip that I'm gonna give you right now that's gonna help you out is called pelvic floor exercises. Pelvic floor exercises. Originally, pelvic floor exercises was meant for people who deal with what is it, incontinence. I think that's what it's called, where people can't hold their pee or they can't hold, them using the bathroom, taking a shit, whatever they got to do. So the pelvic floor exercises help them hold the pee and not pretty much not use the bathroom on themselves, right? So with that being said, pelvic floor exercises is also what some people call Kegel exercises. Women actually kill Kegel exercises. But here's the thing, guys. Men, we have a Kegel muscle as well. I believe it's called the PC muscle. I think it's called the PC muscle or something like that. And that PC muscle is pretty much the muscle that literally controls us to urinate and to stop midstream when we're urinating, or when we're, when we taking a crap, and to stop, you know, doing number two. So that muscle there. So essentially, the way that you strengthen your pelvic floor muscles and your pelvic floor is by tensing that and then releasing, tensing that and then releasing. So if you don't have any type of idea of your Kegel or your pelvic floor muscles, this is a way to figure it out. Go to the bathroom, and when you pee, just pee normally, right? And stop midstream. Stop your pee midstream. When you stop your pee, you just exercised your pelvic floor muscle, which is really called the PC muscle, but it's also known as Kegel. Now, this is the exercise that you want to do with that muscle, right? Once you figure that out, once you feel that, and you're like, all right, boom, I know how to. When you stop the pee, you're literally flexing that muscle. And then when you allow yourself to pee or you release, you're relaxing that muscle. So what you want to do is you want to do that, and you want to hold that muscle for about 10 to 15 seconds, right? And then release. Hold that muscle for 10 to 15 seconds and then release. You want to do anywhere from 10 to 15 to even 30 reps or sets of this exercise. All right. Man, it's crazy. I'm a personal trainer, and I'm sitting here teaching y'all how to how to build up your Kegel muscles. That's crazy. But this is what's going to change the game for you if you deal with premature ejaculation. I'm telling you, this will help you out so much. So that's how you do it. You flex that muscle. So that's literally like kind of stopping your pee, right? Hold it for about 15 seconds. You'll get better and better at it once you keep practicing it, right? But as you get better, you'll start to hold it long and then release it. Do anywhere from 15, 20 sets of that a day. And continue it and get better and better. That's going to help you with premature ejaculation. It's also going to help you with ejaculation power and orgasmic pleasure. I'm taking it to the whole next another level to y'all, man. All right, taking it to the whole next level for you. So once you practice these pelvic floor exercises and you begin to flex that PC muscle, which literally stops your pee midstream. One more time, I'm gonna say it one more time. When you stop your pee, that's flexing that PC muscle. That's your Kegel muscle. You hold it. You can hold it for anywhere from 15 seconds to 30 seconds and then release. You may be weak at it potentially, or you might be strong as hell at it. Do what you can when you first start trying it out. All right. Start with just 15 seconds and then release. Do another rep. Hold it for 15 seconds, then release. And you could do this shit anywhere. You could be sitting right in front of your mom, your girlfriend. You could be around your kids. You could be at work. You could be anywhere. And you can do this exercise at any given time. But this is going to help you out, bro. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a powerful gem right now if you deal with premature ejaculation in any way, shape, or form. So it's going to be pelvic floor exercises and Kegel exercises, man, muscles. All right. Look, if y'all are enjoying this information that I'm giving you right now, throw a like on the video. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Go ahead and tickle that notifications bell to make me laugh, man. So you don't miss any other episode or any other show or any other video that I post. All right. And you'll be updated when the next one is coming on. All right. Now, here's another powerful technique that I'm sure you're probably well aware of if you're a man. And it's so funny because I just did a video about this on how you don't want to be addicted to it. And pretty much this technique is masturbate. Masturbate 2 to 3 hours before you plan to have a sexual encounter. All right. Now, the previous video that I did, previous 2 videos, was literally about how to know, if you deal with masturbation addiction and also how to overcome masturbation addiction. If you deal with masturbation addiction, then I would literally omit this technique. All right. Especially if you're trying to overcome masturbation addiction. Don't even do this technique yet. All right. Don't even try this, right? Just skip over it. But for my guys who don't deal with a heavily addiction to it, to where it's messing with your personal life, professional life, list goes on, family, money, work life, then this is going to help you out a lot, right? But if you deal with that premature ejaculation. So what you want to do, 2 to 3 hours before you plan on having sex or potentially could be having sex, masturbate. This shit works like a charm, all right? I'm telling you. This is something else that I used to do too, or when I was going through that, when I had that moment, I did that. I would literally masturbate before I linked up with a chick that I knew I was going to have sex with. And it actually helped me last longer. And I think the reason why that happens is simply because of what I was talking about earlier. Different endorphins, different hormones after an orgasm, even what is it? I think it's prolactin. Certain hormones increase after we have an orgasm when we have sex. That's why we could literally have sex a bit longer, because what it does is it somewhat takes away the sensitivity, or believe it or not, the desire to have an orgasm or to bust off, right? So that's why this is going to help you out. And that's why you want to do this 2 to 3 hours before. No sooner, because you don't want to do it like literally right before you about to get it in. You might not even really get super aroused like that. So you want to give it at least 2 to 3 hours. But this works like a charm, all right? This works like a charm. I know I've done it. I know other men that told me that they've tried it and done it. And I think it'll help you out a lot, man, for real. But these different tips that I'm giving you and these different techniques, man, I'm telling you, you start practicing these techniques, you should notice some changes and differences if you deal with premature ejaculation. There ain't no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt. I truly believe it'll help you, unless you deal with it to a very, very severe degree in which it's more than likely hormonal. You're right, right. It's more than likely hormonal. You're dealing with something hormonally. And that's why, you're ejaculating and you ain't even having sex, right? Yet. Like you like busting your pants before you even, just from touching a woman, or having some type of sexual interaction without intercourse. So listen, man, it's something to definitely think about, guys. I think, like I said, if you utilize all these different tips, eat these foods, do these supplements, go to superhumanlabs.store, go get you some Maximo Libido. that's going to help you out tremendously, not even just with premature ejaculation, but overall sexual stamina. All right. And change your life concerning it. You should not have these problems long, and you should be able to see some powerful um, results with these different approaches. All right. I'm glad I was able to hop on here and do this video. I know these videos I've been doing lately is a taboo, but that's why I want to do it. I want us to come against making these things taboos, because it's a lot of men who probably feel very caged in or trapped or alone dealing with these issues because everybody else think it's weird to talk about it, or everybody else think it's weird to discuss it. Well, listen, that's why a lot of people probably think that something's wrong with them or they're crazy. We got to stop making these types of things seem weird to talk about, especially amongst men, because listen, we're all men. We can relate. We we share similar things, so we can really really relate to each other. We need to be able to talk to each other about these types of things and issues. All right? Listen, y'all know what it is, man. It's superhuman fast train heal. I'm going to continue helping my men increase testosterone levels naturally, lowering the noticeability of gyno, and most importantly, building that lean, dense muscle. All right. If y'all got any questions, make sure you comment below. Subscribe, make a nigga laugh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep coming with these videos, man. Just stay tuned. If y'all have any specific requests of videos that you want to see, comment below. Comment below. Let me know. And if it makes sense, and if I feel like it could be some great value to all of us as a whole, I'll do a video on it, man. Look, until then, man, salute. Thank y'all for your support. I'm out.